All right, so we're live. We're live and direct. Give me a moment while I get everything set up here, guys. We got Facebook going, we got YouTube going, we got Instagram going. It's 6 o'clock here on the West Coast, 6:10. I'm going to prospect for about an hour or so live and give you guys some insight and discuss how I do what I do for my clients. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jeremy Marquez with J Marqeting. My company is called We Call You J Marqeting. My service is called We Call You Close. Excuse me, that wasn't a tech issue. That was just me not remembering the name of my company. Real estate professionals like you guys hire me to cold call. I didn't start the live on Facebook, so give me one moment. So basically, for successful realtors that are just too busy now to call, or successful investors that just doesn't make sense for you guys to be calling, you hire me to call, and I call for you as your ISA, as your assistant, as your team member, however the pitch is, right? None of that really matters as far as what the pitch is. What matters is what I do, which is basically I set appointments for you guys to go out and convert into listings. So I save you time and make your business more efficient by being your virtual sales team, calling for you, setting appointments for you, that type of thing, right? Give me a few moments here. I got to do house cleaning stuff and get everything set up. Invite a few people in that might want to come hang out. So I do encourage and request that you guys ask questions, things like that about my services, maybe some things that you might need help with your cold calling. The more that you interact in the stream, asking me questions and that type of thing, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Hey, Monica, will distribute my stream more, which helps. So thank you. So we are using the Mojo dialing platform. If you guys are just tuning in, if you're prospecting, I'm curious what you guys are using. So if you can, go ahead and chime in and let me know. I'm going to go ahead and start the podcast episode as well. This is part 2 of the podcast episode that we started yesterday. As I mentioned, big bulk of my content is going to be the calling. Currently, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I'm now recording my podcast episode, part 2 of episode 6. We are logged into the Mojo dialing platform. I'm going to pull up a list here, and we're going to make some calls. What I'm going to start with is a list that I have of homeowners that I know that the properties are vacant. They're over $1 million, and there's some equity in the property. There's equity in the property enough for us to call, to speak to the owners, to see if they're open to seeing how we would get their property sold and get them the most the market will allow for. So we have 131 numbers getting ready to be loaded up into the 3-line dialer. We're going to do 3 calls, 3 lines at the same time. It is prime time to be calling. And this list is the Glengarry list. So if you know anything about sales movies, you know what the Glengarrys are. So I got my game face on. I'm ready to rock. Just watched a good interview. If you guys get a chance, I shared it. One of BC's team members, Carol, is killing it, cold calling. I forgot the numbers she said, but I know that she said she did like 18 deals from cold calling. I'm not sure if she was saying right now this year or last year, but that's awesome. Give me a moment here, and I'll get the share for you guys here.
Using touch-tone phone, please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found in the dialing box on your screen. This is not a valid PIN number for this calling profile. Please try entering your PIN again. Using your touchtone. This is not a valid PIN number for this calling profile. Please try entering your PIN again. Using your touchtone. Goodbye.
That's frustrating. Let me try that again. So when you load your dialer up, most dialers, they give you a phone number. On that phone number, you use a different platform like your mobile phone, or in my case, what I use is I use Google Voice. So I'm going to go ahead and dial in on Google Voice. Then Mojo provides a code. That code that's a PIN. You just log into the dialer. It's pretty simple. Sometimes it doesn't work. 99% of the time it does, though.
Please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found in the dialing box on your screen. This is not a valid PIN number for this calling profile. Please try entering your PIN again. Using your touch. This is not a valid PIN number for this calling profile. Please try entering your PIN again. Using your touch. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness, this is extremely frustrating, guys. This is the type of thing that just technology. It is what it is. What can we do? All I can do is refresh the page and try it again. I'm going to clear the cookies and see if that helps.
Using your touchtone phone, please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found in the dialing box on your. This is not a valid PIN number for this calling profile. Please try entering your PIN again. Using your touchtone phone, please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found in the dialing box on your screen. You are now logged into the Mojo dialer.
Yay! We get to go to work now.
On your phone. Goodbye.
Let's try that one more time before I have to call into Mojo and let them have a piece of my mind. We're just not going to have the audio like we just did. It's just going to be off my cell phone. I was running it through my Bluetooth because Google Voice allows that. Can't do that on my mobile phone, guys. My bad. What's up, Uncommon Realtor? Just getting ready to make some calls here. Thanks for tuning in. How's everything going, bro? Mojo is just pissing me off. It's not letting me log into the dialer, so I'm just trying to log in so we can make some calls here. Thanks for tuning in, though. What's up, Tommy? My man. My main man. One of them. Just getting logged into the dialer here. Stand by, guys. You know how it is when you're logging into the dialer. That's what's up, bro. How much? You ready to do some circle prospecting around that thing, bro? $900. This is extremely frustrating. I don't know what's happening here. But for some reason, technology is working against me. We're going to try one more thing here. Well, we're going to keep trying different things until we get in. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, for sure. Bro, you should look into Mojo. Mojo has a skip tracer, bro. You're not going to have that issue of the contact rate. I swear, my contact rate with Mojo, because of the skip tracer and all the other tools, I'm having so many more conversations. Okay, we're logged in. The dialer's rolling. So we're just doing farming. This is circle prospecting here. Calling in an area that I know these properties have a lot of equity. Okay, this list has been pre-scrubbed. So a lot of them. One is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. A lot of these owners are absentee. The one thing I know for a fact with the list is that the properties have a lot of equity. What does that tell us as a listing agent? Tommy, what does that tell you if you know a property has a lot of equity? So what it tells me is in a seller's market, in a market like this, is that especially when they're absentee owners and there's a lot of equity in the property, that there's a good opportunity that they may be motivated to sell knowing that there's a lot of equity in the property. So I'm not just blind calling people, right? So we've pre-scrubbed this list. I have another list that has equity and I know that they're all absentee, right? These are some fire lists that we're getting, that we're putting into the dialer. So we're not just using what RedX, Mojo, or Vulcan provides to us anymore, right? Outside the box thinking. And these are all $1 million plus, average 2-3 million. All we got to do though is make the calls, get them on the phone. But in order to have conversations with these folks, what we got to do? Got to make the calls. In order to set the appointments, we have to make the calls. Okay. They bought it for a lower price and they have built equity over time. If there's a lot of equity in this hot market, it gives them a good chance. Hi, Travis. You're right. Motivation to sell, right? So we're not just blind calling. It's targeted. I have the source for this data too. If you guys want the source, hit me on the DM. As part of my training program, I give all those sources. If you're not part of the training program, when you close deals on the sources, we have a split involved. So if you're interested in these leads and my lead source, let me know. I can shoot it over to you. What's up, Cousin Kenny? We got Tommy Quinn. We got Kenny Peacock. Who else? We have 3 people in here. Who else is in here? If you guys can, share this stream, invite people in. We're also live on YouTube and Facebook as well right now. You guys like my view? Yeah, man, it's nice. The taco shop right there. Tacos Tu Madre. They got the best tacos, bro. Like fire tacos, like $4 tacos, but it has sauce, fat tacos. You only need like 2 or 3 of them, maybe 2. This one's just ringing and ringing, right? Must be a dead line. On to the next. So let's see here. Right now we're calling in the Los Angeles market. Got the 3-line dialer going. And I keep talking over here, guys, because I'm live on Instagram here. We're live on Facebook and then YouTube here on the laptop. On Facebook, I'm doing something different. If you guys want to go check out that view, I'm displaying the platform view of Mojo. So if you're curious of how that platform looks, Tommy, go to Facebook and you can see the stream. I'm displaying the platform view as I maneuver through it. So, hi, Richard.
Hello?
Hi, I was calling for Richard.
Yes.
Hey, Richard, it's Jeremy calling you from John Hart's Real Estate here in Glendale.
What about?
About your property on Wilson. I was reaching out to you because we sold a property down the road from you recently. Oh, he hung up or we got disconnected. What are we going to do? We're going to call him back. All right, let's try to get him back on the phone.
Richard, please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message.
He hung up on me. I did.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Richard. Sorry about that. I think we got disconnected. This is Jeremy with John Hart Real Estate, calling in reference to your property on Wilson. As I mentioned, we sold a property down the street from that property recently, and I wanted to reach out to you to see if you had considered selling. We have some buyers who are interested in the area, so if you can give me a call back, 818-538-9015, 818-538-9015. That's all we can do, right? Call him back. And then we call him back again tomorrow when he comes up on the dialer. It is what it is. On to the next. I'll take fault in that one, really, because it's all about the opening, guys. I screwed up in the first 5 seconds. That's what happened there.
You've reached 636-577-6065. We're not available to take your call at the moment. Please leave a message and we'll call you back. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. For those of you that are, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, if you guys have questions, please go ahead and hit the question mark button. Instagram, make it a Q&A session, as well as on Facebook and YouTube. Just drop questions, comments, things like that as I see it.
This is Art. I'm in the office right now. I'm on the field talking to something about their insurance or financial investment. But leave a message. I'll get back to you or I'll return my phone call. If you want, you can call me on my cell phone, 562-889-03.
Got the cell phone. Got the cell phone. Once again, guys, we are making live real estate cold calls right now in the Los Angeles market. We're doing farm geo lead calls. We're calling properties that we know have equity. So we know that if there's a mortgage on these properties, that it's very low. And in some cases, it's completely paid off. So it tells.
Please leave a message.
So this tells me that when I'm calling, and this is important, guys, because understanding the mindset and having the right mindset when we go into calls is huge. Me understanding that when I get somebody on the phone, they're a property owner with a lot of equity is just right there. That right there is huge for me to understand going into that call. Okay. Also, because it's not like an expired or for sale by owner or a lead, they aren't being called by a lot of realtors. They might be getting normal type calls, but they're not getting called dozens of times every day about a property, which is good. Hello, Yolanda.
We are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hi, this is Jeremy with John Hart Real Estate. I have a question about your property on McLennan. If you can give us a call back, 818-538-9015. That's 818-538-9015. Thank you. On to the next. On to the next.
You have reached Mark, Vivian, and Joel. Please leave us a message and we'll call you back as soon as we can. Thanks.
Mark, Vivian, and Joel.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Let's change up the targets. I'm a firm believer if you're not getting any contact or any action in one target, change it up. So let's call some expireds. Let's call the expireds from today. $6:32. Let's see how long it takes for me to switch from one list to another on the dialer. See how much time it takes. It's 6:32 right now. I'm going to run the skip tracer as well, so it might be an additional minute or so. So currently the skip tracer is running. This is what it looks like as it runs. I select the leads and it's doing this. What it tells me is it ran 1,900 records, incomplete missing zip codes 1, records to skip trace 1,900. Let's see what it does here. Our process automatically determines mailing address and using the property address. Vacant lots are low success rate. Call support, learn more. So it's giving you a tutorial as it's doing it, right? And you have some options here. That's the option that I set up. Okay, so now it's searching tax records. Okay, for sure. I'll check it when I'm done. I'll check it after the session. Thank you for tuning in, man. I'm sure we'll talk soon. So then it's going to go ahead and give us the data merge. So it's updating the leads, right? So this is what it gave us. Contacts, 1,900, incomplete, 1. Property details found, 5. Names found, 6. Phones found, 400. Emails found. That's huge. Emails, 600, right? Think about those leads you could just put right into your CRM for a cold drip. RedX is not giving you guys that. Vulcan's not giving you that. I know it because I've used it recently. Just food for thought. It's about the same price point as well. All right, so we're going to call expireds. Get some Wild Wild West action going. So we're going to call the ones, let's call the expireds dating back until Monday. So anything that expired from Monday until today, we're going to do 800,000. We're going to do reverse dates. So we're going to call the older ones first, and then we're going to put the call hammer on. The call hammer will automatically call them back if we get disconnected, okay, because we're using the Mojo dialer. So neat functions that they have there. Hey, Hanroy, Realtor. Sorry for the mispronunciation. Thank you for tuning in. So we're making live calls here. We have 22 contacts to call. Remember, it's only the expireds from Monday until today that are over 800,000. So let's go. Phone's ringing. Expectation. Know the mindset of the people you're calling. Understand that these people are pissed off in most cases, right? Their property didn't sell. Now they're pissed off because every realtor in town's calling, right? Understand the frustration. Don't be afraid of it, though.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, this is Jeremy with John Hart Real Estate. I have a question about number 87, your property that came off the market. If you can give us a call back when you get this, 818-538-9015. That's 818-538-9015. We're going to call that person right back. Why not? Sometimes I'll do that with expireds. Drop a message, wait 15 seconds, and then call them right back. See if they answer. What's it going to hurt? They're just not going to answer. That's the only negative thing that's going to happen is they don't answer.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Okay, so it didn't work, but who knows? He may call back, right? But I'll be calling back again anyway in the morning. So it's all good. It all will end up building up. It only takes me 30 seconds to a minute to do additional stuff like that. Worst case scenario is we have a great conversation. We get a $2 million listing, generate a $60,000 commission. What is the negative part about that?
Por favor, deje su mensaje para 805-651-6636.
I need to learn Spanish, you guys. If you guys are realtors and if you follow my content and if you want to help tutor me in some Spanish for cold calling purposes, please reach out to me. We'll work out some sort of an agreement on that. What's up, Facebook?
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging
What's up,
system.
YouTube? What's up, Instagram? It's Power Hour, 6:38, guys. 6:38 on the West Coast. Prime time for cold calling. If you guys aren't on the phones right now, if you're watching me, that's one thing, right? I get it. But right now, guys, this is the best time of day to be calling. Between 4 and 8 o'clock at night, between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m., prime hours, guys. But even if you don't call in the morning, you can call. If you double it up in the evening, that's enough. Let's just say you call off your new leads in the morning, right? You go through all of your new stuff once. Takes you about an hour and a half. Great. Do what you got to do in the middle of the day. Go take care of the kids. Go grocery shopping, clean the house, whatever. Come back, plug back into your PM session because that's where your bread and butter is anyways. Call those new leads again. Do any important follow-ups, and then start calling targeted type lists like this one here.
Please leave your message for 916-509-1024.
916, Sacramento, baby. If you guys don't know, I'm originally born and raised in Sacramento, California. Currently down in Los Angeles. Hello.
Please leave your message for 9165.
It's a cool name. Her first name on the tax record was Candelaria. Candelaria. I don't really know how to pronounce it correctly, but it's Candelaria. It's a pretty name. I like it.
Hello, this is George. Sorry, but I can't get to the phone at the moment. Please leave a message, and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thank you.
So we know it's the correct number. Let's do a redial and see if he answers a couple times. Why not? Hello? Hello?
Press 1 now.
PMA, positive mental attitude all day. PMA, positive mental attitude all day. Guys, I'm telling you, prospecting, cold calling, this is a mind game. In order to be successful for the long run, you got to be able to stay in the game somehow. If it's singing songs, whatever, sing those songs. Sing those songs.
Hello, this is George. Sorry, but I can't get to the phone at the moment. Please leave a message, and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, George, this is Jeremy Marquez calling you from John Hart Real Estate. I have a question about the property over on New York Street. When you get this message, if you can ring me back or text me, that'd be great. 818-538-9015. Again, that's 818-538-9015. Thanks, George. Okay, so let me do a few housekeeping things here. I gotta check the podcast. When I do the podcast on the browser, I can only record for 30 minutes, and it looks like I reached my max here, so that's fine. I'm gonna record just one more little blip here. So this is gonna conclude the episode, I believe, maybe the 5th of the I Call You Close on to the next Power Prospecting podcast. I do appreciate you guys listening to this podcast. It was a little bit unique. We did some cold calling. We did a little bit of storytelling, a little bit of update. I will do my best to drop a podcast weekly, guys. However, you know how life goes. Hit me up. Links in the bio. Just get on the phone. All right, so there's that. I'll finish up the podcast later. Let me check this. I mean, it's only 6:45. We're still dialing. We're smiling. We're dialing. We're smiling. We're dialing. We're smiling and dialing.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, okay.
Listen to this voicemail. I listened to
I
it
don't know
yesterday.
why.
It's funny. They get so many people
No,
on
it's
here.
not me.
Straight voicemail.
Is not in service at this time. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, okay.
Listen to this voicemail. I listened to it yesterday. It's funny. They did so many people on stage. Great voicemail. My bad on the double audio. I was just dropping a link there for you guys. If you're on IG, that link there is to my link tree. It's also in the bio. That's going to be where you're going to find all my major socials as well as a calendar. Calendar to talk to me about hiring me to call for you or to talk about a custom training program that we can work out. If you're on Facebook, you'll see the link to Rookie to Relevant Realtor resource. I created that group. It's a public group for my training program. Almost 90 agents in that program. It's a collaboratory type program. In that group.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number.
I'm not working with 90 agents. That'd be impossible. So join the group. Check that out. But the reason I'm dropping this stuff, guys, is because I do these live videos for a few reasons. First and foremost is because it makes me work better. I perform better when I'm working in front of folks like Tommy or like Otis or like whoever it is that may be tuning in. Because back in the day when I worked sales floors, a motivating factor was the competitive edge of the sales room. When I work for myself now, as you see, I'm by myself in my home office, right? Hello, Jorge?
You reached George.
So what do we have to do? What do I need to do? What I do is I find different ways to motivate myself. So when I first started doing this, I did not start by doing these live videos 6 years ago. Oh, man. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you. So I do it because I perform better. So when I'm doing these lives, my calling, I just work better. So it's better results. So I've tracked it. So I'm more, okay, people are watching, right? I'm sure you understand. That's the first reason. I do it because I work better when people are watching. Sue, two, if I can help you guys get better, fantastic.
Hi, you have reached.
Yes, I have a paid training program, but I don't charge you guys to watch my content. I have so many hours and hours and how many of me making calls, rebuttaling,
Leave your message.
and going through things, closing deals. You guys don't even have to even pay me $1, and you can take my content and get, do it on your own. And I hope you do, because I don't make my money. I make my money by my main service. Okay. Realtors, investors, salespeople who are too busy to call, they hire me. I call for them. Okay. That's the main income line. I'm fully transparent. I believe in honesty about everything. I haven't always been like that in life. And now everything I do is fully transparent. Like right now, underneath the camera, I'm wearing a nice button up, but I'm wearing gym shorts. So full transparency, right?
Please leave your message for.
Check it out. Gym shorts, whatever. I'm comfortable. And I'm completely comfortable being honest with you guys about that. Personal, professional. I fully believe that that's the way to go about things, guys, because it will come back to get you, guaranteed. So if you're a successful realtor and you're looking to crush it even more in your market, if you need listings, which is every single real estate professional that sells property, because in every market in the United States right now, guys, the inventory is low. So what I do is I create. Hello, Glenn. I was trying to reach Glenn. Oh, he hung up. Let's call him back. IG, I'm going to end this for now. Thank you for tuning in. Hit me on the DM if I can help you guys. Hello, Glenn.
Please leave your message for 213276878.
Glenn, I apologize about the disconnection. I was giving you a call about 817 5th Street, number C. Looks like you're the property owner, and I know that you're up north in Oregon. However, we have a question about that property. I'm with John Hart Real Estate. If you can give me a call back, 818-538-9015, that'd be great.
Please leave your message for 62624288893. Nothing has been recorded. Record.
All right, back to the dialer.
Bueno.
I was calling for Glenn.
¿Quién habla?
Oh,
Hi, this is Roxy Thomas. I'm sorry, I missed your call again. I will call you back as soon as possible. Have a great day.
Hey, Roston, this is Jeremy Marquez with John Hart Real Estate. Carl Markarian's team here. We're looking at the property that you have and came off the market on Bryanhurst. Had a few questions. If you can ring us, 818-538-9015, 818-538-9015.
The person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Hello. All right, so we're just going to switch it up to the canceleds now. Those were all the expireds. We went through those. Let's call the canceleds. Hello.
Please leave your message for Cabrera.